Welcome back. This is going to be a teaser for the new course that I'm launching on August 1st called Exploring the Hebrew Letters. If this kind of stuff tickles your fancy, then you are going to want to check my YouTube channel out and subscribe there at the Local Dreamer podcast. The video lessons are free. There is a companion workbook that goes with this course, which you can purchase on Amazon. This is the fourth letter, the Dalet, and we're going to go through all 22 letters in this course. So this is just the tip of the iceberg, people. The name of this letter is Dalet, which is translated to door. This letter produces the sound of D, just like in the word door. The ancient pictograph of this letter is a picture of a flap which represents a door. The Dalet is a door, but can also mean a back and forth movement as one goes back and forth through the tent or through the door. It can also mean dangle, as the tent door dangled down from a roof pole of the tent. It can also mean weak or poor, as one who hangs his head down. Symbolisms for this letter are moving, hanging, and entering. The numerical value of the Dalet is 4. This number represents creation and completeness. In Genesis, the fourth day of creation is marked by God's creation of the sun, moon, and stars. These serve as a system for marking time, seasons, and days. There are 4 cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. 4 classical elements: earth, water, wind, and fire. There are 4 seasons. The Garden of Eden also contained 4 rivers, which symbolizes the extension of God's presence from Eden into the ends of the earth, each river carrying abundance, life force, clarity, and fruitfulness. Collectively, they point to a complete and balanced life rooted in connection with God. The physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional nourishment flowing from His source. Word study. Today's word study is going to be a word where the Dalet is located in the middle of the word. This word is Badal, the Beit, Dalet, and Lamed. When I look at these symbols, I envision a house, the Beit, with a door, the Dalet, leading to the teacher, the Lamed. Humanity dwells in the Beit, the house, which is on the right, while the shepherd-teacher, represented by the Lamed, is on the left. Though apart, can you see how they're joined by the Dalet? If Jesus says he's a door, then Jesus is joining the house to the teacher. This door grants access to the teacher and allows the teacher to enter where the people are. Remember, the Dalet represents a moving back and forth. The ancient Hebrew lexicon defines the root of Badal as follows: with an action definition to separate or divide something. The concrete definition, piece, something that is divided or separated from something else. It's no coincidence that the first appearance of this letter Dalet is found in the 4th verse of Genesis, within this word Badal. This is where we read, "And God saw the light, and it was good. And God separated, Badal, the light from the darkness." Scripture tells us God saw the light and it was good. This affirms that Badal, the separation, was introduced in a positive context. The act of separating light from darkness wasn't driven by fear or negativity, but by purpose, to make space for distinct aspects of creation to emerge. God named the separated light day and darkness night. This pattern of Badal, which is translated consistently in the Bible as divide or separate, continues throughout God's creative process. And when I hear the word separate, I often assume it's negative. But through this study, God is reshaping that understanding. I now see that separation creates space for new individual expressions to arise. Even though the Bible tells us that there is no thing that can separate us from the love of God, religion would love to teach us otherwise. This is why I love looking back into the ancient pictographs so that we can get back to the root, back to the original design of these words and what God is communicating. This Hebrew word Badal, which is the word for separate, contains a door built into this word that assures us there is still the ability for union within the word separate itself, just in case we were bewitched by religion to think that we could be separated. We can look back and remember that, oh yes, we are in union with God, even within the word itself. For separate, union is possible and is inherently present. The next word we're going to look at is Dabar, the Dalet being the first letter of this word. Remember, we're reading from right to left. The ancient Hebrew lexicon defines Debar with the action definition, order, concrete definition, word, an arrangement or placement of something creating order. It can mean speak, a careful arrangement of words or commands. In Hebrew thought, words contain substance, just as physical objects do, and it can also mean plague, the reordering of a population. In the New Testament, the word is translated from the Greek term logos. The Hebrew equivalent of logos is this word debar. In the beginning was the word, or logos, and the word, the logos, was with God, and the word logos was God. We can read this entire verse saying that in the beginning was the Dabar, and the Dabar was with God, and the Dabar was God. From the beginning, the careful arrangement of words existed within the mind of God, making them an expression of his very nature. And the word, logos, became flesh and dwelt among us, and we have seen his glory, glory as of the only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth. This is where the arrangement of God's thoughts become his word, carrying substance and fully revealed in the person of Jesus. When the Dabar, or word, became flesh, it wasn't just symbolic. It was the literal embodiment of divine thought becoming human reality. The careful arrangement of God's thoughts look like Jesus. Now consider the ancient pictographs that make up this Hebrew word Dabar. The Dalet, which is a door, the Beit, meaning house or inn, and the Resh, meaning top, head, chief, or beginning. Can you see it? The door in the head. When we see Jesus as a door, we gain access to the mind of the chief architect, God himself. This access allows us to know his thoughts. And when we align ourselves with the thoughts of the master architect, we can begin to co-create with him, shaping the future by speaking his truth into our reality. Thanks for listening. If you like this or learned something new, please give me a like and share this with someone. If this is something you think you would really like to learn more about, subscribe to the YouTube channel and don't miss out on any of the letters that are going to be released starting August 1st. There are 22 Hebrew letters and we're going to go through all of them. Each one is jam-packed with information that you can go through and chew on during the week. All the videos are free. The link for the workbook will be in the description below. Grab one on Amazon and let's explore together. Thank you so much for listening. Ahui ho.